Hey guys, and welcome to my Sims 2 Megahood. We are here with Don Lothario, and he's not sounding good. Um, so in this rotation, we are on rotation 5, so I'm going to try and catch you up kind of on like what's been going on and all of that good stuff, and then we can go from there. So it is Thursday at 6:55 a.m. We are in winter. There's only 5 days left of winter, and we are going to be playing until it is 1 day left in winter. Be playing on a 4-day rotation. I have been playing that way for a very long time, and I continue to plan to do the same throughout. So this is Danny Critter. He's one of the critter dogs. When you start playing, they're like their own household or whatever. And we adopted him from the animal shelter, of course. Oh, he just got hit by a car. Because Don Lothario wanted to get a dog after he had his breakup with Cassandra, and all of that happened, of course. His house has been completely renovated, of course, because I've been trying to renovate everyone's house. It's like a little like the city gives back to the people who already had homes and allows them to upgrade their house for a certain percentage of oh my goodness, for however much they are worth. And Don Lothario was one of them that obviously was already here, so he got the money to upgrade, but he has spent way too much money, and now he is late on his bills, so that is awful. But Don Lothario has been woohooing quite a bit with a lot of different ladies, as we all know. Poor Danny just got sprayed by a skunk. So, okay. Well, we recognized that fear now, didn't we? So he has quite a few ladies that he has wooed with, which is Sandy Broody for 1, Jan Tellerman for 2, Jessica Peterson's number 3, Reagan Kapp is number 4, Bella Goth is number 5, number 6 is Nina Caliente. He also has wooed with Opal Tan, Jennifer Burb, Cheryl Lawson. Number 10 is Vivian Riley. 11 is Marissa Bendette. Woo! And 12 is Dina Goth now, which was Caliente originally. Also Cassandra Dreamer. And Kaylin Langrex says 14. So I think he's about 14 girls in of his 20 that he needs for his lifetime wish. As you know, he wants to woo with 20 different people, of course. And, yeah, so we're going to have to be working on that a little bit more today. Let's go ahead and wash Danny, because Danny is stinking up a storm out here. Look at the green stench coming off him with the stinky skunk running around. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so yeah, he wants to get a level in charisma, which let's see. Yeah, we could get him 1. He doesn't have any, so it's fine. He's level 5 in his career, and he cannot get a promotion above 5. I know that a lot of people give people their degrees when they start playing as these families. I don't do it because I just feel like, you know, he just was a lucky guy to be able to get the job that he has, and to be in the medicine career. But he can't go any higher than a resident because he does not have a degree, and I'm okay with that. I feel like, you know, we all play our games differently, of course, and that's just the way I like to play mine. So anyways, he has been really, really busy with woohooing other ladies, and he does have quite a few kiddos from all of the woohoo that he has had with the ladies that I just told you. All 14 of them, of course, don't have a kid by him, but some of them have multiple kids by him, which is interesting because he's woohooed with them multiple times, just because either that, like, he wanted to woohoo with them, or vice versa, they wanted to woohoo with him, and so I allowed him to go over and woohoo with them again. Anyways, he is living in a bachelor pad, of course, with his dog, because he did back out of the marriage with Cassandra. He left her at the altar, and she was devastated, which we'll get into her story a little bit later on. But yes, they have since split ways, and he just decided to stay here in his condo and to live out his days happy and single and ready to just mingle, only mingle. He doesn't want to do anything more but mingle. So he has to get at least 6 more ladies to complete his lifetime wish, which he does have the wish, so we will probably complete his lifetime wish before he's an elder. He is 20 days away from aging up, so 6 days, 6 people, 20 days, that's a lot of time. Some days he gets multiple in one day. You never know. So there is like a little bath outside because that's what I consider to be like the dog bath. I don't want him to bathe in that, of course. I want him to bathe in the shower, but yes, he also has a maid, Lucy Hamby, because as we all know, Don Lothario is not the most willing to go and clean up. He is very slob heavy, he's very sloppy. He does not want to clean. Nothing has really changed about him since the beginning of the game, of course. And that's just that. Other than he got a dog and he's woohooed with a lot of ladies. Alright, less gold for destroying the flowers, please. And get the mail. Now he has a second set of bills in here and he's sitting at 69 simoleons. This is just priceless, honestly, that it's 69. And yeah. So he does not want to see the death of Dina or Sandy. And the people that he has babies with, he has 5 little ones, of course. The first one being Quincy Lothario. She is with Jan Tellerman, and Jan is raising Quincy on her own. She decided to keep her when she was pregnant. The next one is Fatima Lothario. She is Sandy Broodie's baby, and Sandy Broodie also is raising this little girl at her place. Then there is Hazel Lothario, which is, she's living with her mother, Cheryl Lawson. Cheryl is an NPC that we moved in because she got pregnant with Don Lothario, and she is living here in the town. I will show you her a little later on. Then we have Zane Tellerman. Zane is also his and Jan Tellerman's baby. Jan Tellerman decided that she could not keep the baby because she just didn't have the space to have another child with her. And I'm pretty sure Jan Tellerman has also romanced him. So when she wanted to give up the baby when we rolled, obviously Don Lothario is not the hands-on type when it comes to his own children. So Zane Tellerman is actually living in the orphanage ready to be adopted. He is not been adopted yet, but he is living in the orphanage at this moment. And he is up for adoption for anyone who is wanting a child. And then his latest child to the mix is none other than Scarlett Peterson, and he had her with Jessica Peterson. She was born in the last round, of course, because she's still a baby. So yeah, that was quite a shock. I completely forgot that they had woohooed to the point that she got expecting of a little one, and pretty sure Jessica is raising her as well. So we don't have anything to worry about there. All right, let's go ahead and let him practice his speech because he does want to do that. And we can't even pay those bills. They're 112. The ones on the table in here are like 1,000 something because he owes so much back child support. It's unreal. So that's pretty awful. Scold for destroying the flowers again. So yeah, if you haven't seen it already, this is Don Lothario's little condo makeover. So he's got a really nice like kitchen area. I've just kind of shifted it around, added some more cabinets to it, taken out the wall that was here between the living room and the dining room to make it one big open space. Gave him like a little office workout area because if you don't know, he likes to work out, and lifting weights I think is his thing. And then upstairs, this is his outdoor sitting area. This is his bedroom where his dog sleeps. He's got a little couch just in case, they want to woohoo on the couch. He's got his love tub, his bar, and on the roof, he still has his ideal telescope because it's iconic and we couldn't get rid of that, of course. So yeah, that is what I have here for him. So we're just going to be playing. Oh my gosh, she has 2 bolts with Lucy Hamby. Should we go for her? Just take all the maids out of the equation. He's already gotten rid of Kaylin Langerak, because, well, I don't think he got rid of her. I think it was more Daniel Pleasant did. But yeah. Oh my goodness. He wants to flirt with Sandy, give a back rub to Sandy, and invite Sandy over. Okay, I guess. All right, she is done for the day. Fantastic. Let's also make sure that the dog has food. Call Sim. Let's go ahead and invite over Sandy Broodie because he wants to flirt with Sandy and give her a back rub and invite her over. So We're going to invite her over. And oh my goodness, he has so many people in here. It's unreal. Okay, here's Sandy. Invite her over. Oh, she's actually out right now. Okay. What does he need to do for his... Why don't you take a shower? Then you can get some leftovers. And then you can lounge on the couch and watch some TV. Now, I did see that he has a loan that he has to pay back. He has bills here on the table that are in like orange, which are 1,718 simoleons. And he just pulled another set of bills out of the mailbox. So that's another thing that he's going to have to deal with before, you know, the repo man comes and takes everything that he owns because he's not doing so good. And he works tomorrow. But he only brings home $315 a day, which is not enough to pay these bills. Does he have anything in his inventory we could sell? So he's also got some traits in here. He's a mooch, a light sleeper, inappropriate, brooding, and a party animal. He does have this TV in here. And how much is this worth? $940. Sell that. What are you waiting for? Oh my goodness. There goes all his money. He just sent $600 to Zane, Hazel, and Fatima. Because he has so many kids, he really can't afford these bills. This is really sad. I don't know what time Sandy gets home, but we'll try again here in a little bit. Okay, can you watch TV? Lounge. Who's outside? Coral Oldie. Now Herb is still around, so I don't know. I think Coral would definitely be very faithful to her husband, honestly, because yes, they have a lot of their own issues, but I still think that she's just that kind of a person, you know? All right, watch TV. Oh, okay. Why wouldn't you just lounge and watch TV? All right, so while he's lounging here, I will go ahead and fast forward time and just kind of get us to the next moment where we kind of need to see what's going on at this point. Okay, so Dawn has officially invited over Sandy Broody. Here she is, looking the same as always. Crazy. And we fed the dog because the dog is hungry. And Sandy tried to bring over a friend, but it's a guy, so we're not going to invite him in because I just don't think that's something that he would do. He wants to play with Sandy, play tickle. He wants to appreciate her so we can admire her. And he wants to entertain her with a dirty joke. This is kind of like Don Lothario. Honestly, dog, eat the food. Okay, go yell at him again, please. I don't know why he keeps rolling to work in the cafeteria. That's interesting. Ooh, who's this? Greet her. Greet the lady. Alright, so Sandy's watching our TV. What? The Contrary family has an event scheduled on day 9. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What did he want to do? Tickle her? Okay, we'll tickle her. Play tickle. Will this dog please stop? Why will the dog not eat this? Can we click on the dog? Eats. Oh my goodness, look at the dog's needs. Go eat. Leave him alone for a second. Let him eat. Tell her a dirty joke. Oops. Entertain with a dirty joke. Hopefully he eats like all of the food, so he's good. Is he like... I don't know. Tell a dirty joke. Appreciate. Let's give her a back rub. And we'll tickle her again. He's keeping this romance alive. Tell a dirty joke. Entertain. Oh, you're gonna give her your flu, man. Okay, Danny, can we have you go potty? Can we not, like, go pee on anything? No? Going to sleep? Alright, come answer your phone. It's ringing. He wants to have... He must be best friends with 2 pets. Interesting. Aw. Who is it? Jessica isn't home. Okay, thanks. I'll call back later. Jessica? What? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Play, tickle. He also wants to dance with her. So maybe go ahead and slow dance. Who's this? Vanessa Carlson? Oh, she's outside. Oh, go greet Vanessa. Oh my gosh, too much. No. We gotta go greet her. Sorry, Sandy. Sorry, Sandy. Oh my goodness. She's going right in for a back rub on him. Like, admire her. And bust the move. They got 2 bolts. Maybe smooth talk? See if that works. Interesting if it does. Oh my goodness, look at, she is so being a sucker. She's falling right into his charm. Alright, tell her a joke. Give her a back rub. What? I'm sorry. He literally turned around to look at me. He's like, really? Just the back rub? You can't just jump right in, John. You have to warm him up, you know. Alright. Clean this up. Oh my gosh, he really needs to pay those bills so bad, and he needs to go to the bathroom. He's thinking about Sandy Broody again. He has Sandy Broody on the brain. Tell a dirty joke and appreciate. Where is Sandy? In the hot tub? Oh, for goodness sake. Call her over. This Vanessa girl just like comes in and starts helping herself to a drink. Okay. How does the dog go to the bathroom? I don't understand. Like, why can't I tell the dog to go potty? Seems silly. No, we don't need to dance solo. Can you call Sandy Broody over?
Piano!
Oh, she is very smitten with what Don looks like. I mean, he is wearing a Speedo around his house in front of all these ladies, so... He's not hiding much. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. Well. Really tickle. Tell her another dirty joke. All right, Zahan. All right. Play, tickle. He wants to get another charisma point. All right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to Sandy. Because if we're going to work on woohooing with 20 different Sims, she's already one that we've woohooed with, so I need to woohoo with someone else. So let's give Vanessa a good old back rub. And we're going to just let Don work his magic, pretty much. So that is that. Since Vanessa is a NPC, I do have to check to make sure that she's not expecting. Because if she is, I would have to move her into the rotations, or else the baby would never be born, because that's just how The Sims 2 is played. So we're going to go ahead and check real quick to see if she's expecting Don Lothario's sixth child. And she's not. So thank goodness, because honestly, I don't think he needs any more kids since he cannot afford the ones he has now. Why are you getting up? Go to bed. Oh, do you have to go to the bathroom really bad? Okay. I am going to let him go right to bed because he does have work in the morning at, well, it's tomorrow night, but 6 p.m. at night. So he does need to get some good sleep. He has 16 friends and he literally needs no more to get a promotion, which is very nice to see. We could have him shower, but I don't think it's that big of a priority. I think right now we just really need to have him go to bed and sleep his night away. And Danny, why don't you go eat, buddy? What are you doing? No. Eat some food. I also need to make sure that all of his lights are set to auto lights. I think these are on because Danny's in here. Oh, it went off. Never mind. That's okay. Danny's fine. Alright, so I will come back in the morning when Don Lothario is getting up for his day, and we will talk about what we're going to be working on tomorrow for him. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so Don Lothario is getting up, and we're just going to get him taken care of needs-wise. It did remind me again that his bills are due, and we do know that. But the problem is, we still only have 362 simoleons. I could pay these ones, but these are not the ones that I'm more worried about at the moment. The ones that I'm more worried about are the ones that are right here on the counter. or the coffee table. I may have to like sell his TV or something to get him the money he needs to pay for this. Or just let the repo man come and take whatever they need to take to make up for it, because honestly, we don't have any other options at the moment. Alright, the phone is ringing, and you never want to skip out on an answer of the phone in Don Lothario's house, because honestly, most of the time, it's some lady calling him to meet up and go do something together, and sometimes it's people that he's not wooed with, so we always want to try and take advantage of the phone ring. Danny, please stop with the skunk, for goodness sake. You're gonna get sprayed again, dude. The skunk does not want your attention, so leave him alone. He's really following him to a T, like jumping over the light. Look, he's even thinking about woohoo. He's like, Flab. And Jan Stacks is the one calling him, and Jan Stacks was not on there. It says SimCity Collection Agency has noticed a lag in the payment of your bills. If you do not receive payment immediately, we will take serious action. The bills have now turned red, and today he does have work, so hopefully, you know, something good comes of it. Lucy Hamby is here. She's ready to clean for the day, so we're going to let her go ahead and take care of everything, because as we all know, John Lothario is very lazy and does not want to pick up anything around his house. But he is talking to Jane Stacks, and she is single. And she is always a possibility, I would assume. Is he even attracted to Jane Stacks? I don't have a clue, but let's get him some leftovers from the fridge. I'm looking to see if he's attracted to her. There's some cereal in there that you can have. Who puts cereal in the fridge, by the way? Seriously. That is weird. Where is Jane Stacks? Holy moly, he has 3 bolts of Marissa Cleveland. She's a married woman, but I'm just saying. 3 bolts. 2 with Daisy Greenman. That's awesome, because I think she's a romance sim. 2 with Lilith Pleasant. And only 1 with Jane Stacks. So, not the biggest attraction there. Lucy Handy might be a possibility we could woo with, because she is the maid, and of course, he does like a lady in a maid's outfit, of course. Hence, Caitlin Langerak. So, yeah. He is going to need some more food, I think. He is very hungry this morning. I don't know why she keeps doing that. Is it because she's not attracted to him? I don't think so. She's like, maybe it's because he's eating really disgusting. Because he's such a slob. Maybe that's why? Not quite sure why she's doing that towards him. But if we do look at our time here, we can see that we're on day 17. And we need to be on day 20, I believe. We were on 16. We'll end on 20. So 17. So we've got about 3 more days with him. Does he still have a wedding band on? Or like a engagement ring? He still has an engagement ring on. The engagement rings in this game are so awful. They don't even go on the finger. They're like through the finger. It's kind of weird. He's not engaged anymore. Is there a way to get rid of that anyone knows of, that I could take that ring off his finger? Because he's not engaged to anyone. So it doesn't really make sense, you know? Oh, he does want to meet somebody new. And we should also pull these weeds. Is she done? Oh, I think she... Oh, no, she's going to clean up the pee in the road. I don't know why, but Danny always chooses to pee in the road. Does anyone else have that issue with their animals? He needs some fun. We could have him watch TV. Okay, so Lucy just took her cut of the pay. So she is happy. Let's go ahead and play some video games for a little bit on the computer to get our fun up. Now that he's had 2 whole bowls of cereal this morning for breakfast after the good day he had yesterday with Sandy Broody, and then meeting Vanessa and wooing with her. So, very happy. That is where Cassandra actually lives now. That's Cassandra's car. So she lives literally just down the street from him, of course. My Pleasant View is very big compared to my other towns because it's my main hood. So these Sims are obviously the ones that I do play with a bit more. It's so funny because the laptops, it doesn't even have the mouse animation really, but he still plays like he's got one. It's kind of funny. I'm waiting for someone to walk by that he can meet, but there is nobody walking by. It's like everybody knows to stay away from his lot today. Interesting. We could have him also work out because working out is his hobby. And when I don't have anything else going on for a sim or I don't have anything I'm working on for them, I do like to have them work on their hobbies, and I do roll like sub hobbies for them, of course. And his sub hobby is lifting weights. So that's why he's got this in his little office here, and he works out, of course, on his free time. He's got to stay in fit for the ladies, so we'll let him go ahead and do some of this. And he does have work, and he'll be leaving here in a few hours, so I will probably check back in with you. Oh my goodness. Now we just paid child support for Quincy and Scarlett, so 400 more simoleons out the window. We're down to 117 now, because the second 200 couldn't be paid, so it gets added to our bills the next time they're delivered. So Don Lothario has got himself in quite a big pickle, and I don't think it's going to get any better from here on out. So yeah, I will catch up with you when either he is headed off to work or coming back from work, whichever I decide. So I will see you guys back in just a second. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and have Don Lothario take a shower before work, because working out on the workbench, of course, he gets very stinky. And also he keeps getting a thing from Kaylin saying that she hasn't heard from him in a while and to get in touch with her. So we are going to go ahead and have him call Kaylin Langrak today. I'm thinking we won't be able to do it today, actually, because he's got to go to work here in like 30 minutes, and I do want him to meet Linda Bartlett because she just came onto lot and he wants to meet somebody new. Of course, she could be a potential, lover of his. Who knows? They might have bolts. So we always have to try and meet the ladies walking by. But the other thing is I do want to try and keep in touch with Kaylin, of course. So I am going to try and have him call her up tomorrow. I'm going to try to remember to ring her up tomorrow before he heads to work tomorrow. So hopefully that is going to work out, because he does work again tomorrow and Sunday. So we do need to have him do that. Come on, Dawn, get out of the shower and come meet Linda. What is this? Has an event scheduled on day 9. This is day 8. Contrary family, L373, F91D8. I'm not quite sure. Okay, meet her at least so we can call her up later. And I'm not sure he has any bolts with her. Alright, well, I will catch back up with you guys when he is back out of work. He is headed off to work for the day, so it'll be a while before he gets back. So I'll just be watching over Danny, and I will catch back up with you guys after he gets home from work tonight. Okay, so Don Lothario is home, and ever since I last spoke to you guys, a lot of snow has fallen, of course. A lot of snow has fallen. So he wants to now teach Danny to sit up, and he also wants to woohoo with someone. And we probably should do that, of course. Can we? Okay, we can still. Can Danny eat out of this? Eats, Danny. The bills are still due, and there's 1,718 that is due, and he only has 432 simoleons. So either I can let the repo man come, which I'm kind of thinking is what I should do, because if they can't pay their bills, I shouldn't just start selling things off. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be me who decides what gets taken from him and what doesn't. So I feel like, honestly, I should just go ahead and allow the repo man to come and repo what they decide is appropriate, and have Don Lothario just live with the consequences of not paying his child support, which is why his bills are so high. It's not because of the condo being so expensive. It is physically because he cannot pay his child support for all these kids that he keeps creating, and he keeps having back child support added to his bills, which is resulting in this happening. The only thing I can say that we can do is we can pay the one set of bills that are over here on the ground somewheres. I don't even know. Oh, there they are. Okay, pay those at least. We could pay those. We may not be able to pay the others, but we can pay those. The dog needs some social as well, so I think Don Lothario should go ahead and give Danny a little bit of love. Rub his belly, stroke him, maybe praise him for not chewing the furniture, play razzle with him, and maybe take him for a walk. It's pretty late, but Don Lothario does work late. He works from 6 to 1, so, you know, it should be okay, I think. Are you going to do any of these things? Like, you literally only did one of the many things I told you to do for him. Rub his belly. I didn't tell you to feed him a treat. Rub his belly. Praise him for not chewing the furniture. And play razzle. I cannot believe he's letting these bills just pile up over here. He's so stinky as well. Maybe we give him a bath. Wash Danny. He needs a bath. Awfully bad. I'm not so sure why he's so stinky, but he is. He also needs comfort and energy, but his social is better. I also think giving him a bath might give him some social. I also do have a mental note that I do need to pay back every day on this, even if it's just 100 simoleons. Every day he goes to work, he must pay back some of the loan that he is required to pay back. So 100 is going towards his loan. And he still has to pay 1,490. I mean, the interest rate is only 3%, right? So interest amount has only been 42 simoleons. But it is growing interest. And the more it sits there, the more he's going to struggle. Alright, so Danny won't let Don wash him, so we're just going to send Don to bed. And we'll send Danny to bed as well. Okay, so Don Lothario is getting up, and I'm just going to have him come down and take care of his needs, of course, to start his day. The gardener did show up today. She's taking care of, is taking care of our garden, just this little strip that he has, and he says he's all done for the day. I think he got rid of the weeds and such. So that's all good. I think the repo man is going to be coming today at some point. I'm not quite sure when, but I'm pretty sure they're coming. So I am prepared. Let's go swimming. Man, it's the middle of the winter. Why are you going to go swimming? I guess at the community lot you could go, but you have to work today, so we're probably not going to be able to go out to the community lot. The one day that you could have went out, you wanted to invite over Sandy Broody, so that didn't happen. Lucy Hanby is back today for another day of work. And, oh, Kaylin Langerak is at the front door, so go ahead and greet her before you get leftovers. Don't leave a lady standing out in the cold. Come on. Oh, and here they are. SimCity Savings and Loan regrets that its collections department must repossess some of your stuff. Oh boy, what are they going to take? His TV? I really think they are. The TV is going. Oh my gosh. The animations are too funny. Yeah, it's the TV. Is that all he's taking is just the TV? I was saying I would have to sell probably the TV to pay the bills. Oh, is he also repossessing our dog's bath? That's interesting. Galen. Alright, serve some bread. How about some banana bread? Is that all he's taking? The bath and the TV? Alright, well. Dawn's had a bit of a unfortunate situation happen. Oh, I was going to take a picture of that. That truck for the thumbnail, but it's okay. Alright, so we're going to have some bread. Danny's like, man, I need a shower. Well, you should have had one last night when we still had the bath. Unfortunately, we don't have the bath anymore, so washing you is going to be real hard now. Why don't you eat something, though? Eat. Okay, so we're having some bread today because we're broke and we don't have time to make food today. He wants to teach Danny to sit up today, so we might do that as well. And we do obviously have Kaylin over. So that is that. And Lucy, of course, is here working. Okay, let's teach a command to sit up. Kaylin has a lot of kids at home, so honestly, unless he really wants to do something with her, I'm gonna try and leave her alone.
Gobsy! Gobsy!
She came over, I invited her in. They should talk a little bit. Oh, they should talk just a little bit because she does keep calling saying like they haven't had, you know, any communication lately. So just a little bit to get that friendship back up so he doesn't lose her as a friend. But other than that, I don't really want them to like woohoo or anything, you know, because I really don't need any more kids in her house. And she's a family sim, so I would never roll to get rid of it. She would keep it nonetheless. For goodness sake, she doesn't need any more. She's still like 7 or 8 kids living with her. It's insane. So, yeah, that's the thing. Is he learning? I do think we should talk to her, though. We'll admire her. We can hug her romantically and talk to her. We'll do a smooth talk. All right, Lucy has left for the day. She is finished cleaning the house. Fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and let Don Lothario go ahead and talk to Kaylin. Just because she came over, and I just feel like it's a kind thing to do is to talk to somebody who comes to your house to see you. You don't just ignore them the whole time they're here, right? So. This is literally the life that he lives. It's a sweet little moment. Okay, so how is your friendship with her? Way better now. You can go ahead and go back to teaching Danny to sit up. Who is that? Why is Lucy Hamby stealing my newspaper? Interesting. She must not like us very much at the moment. I don't know what we did to her. Oh, there goes the rest of our money that, like, on the next bills. We did pay the 1 week's worth of bills, so the repo man won't be coming back too soon, of course, but yeah, we might need to get Danny a job at this rate. So while Don is teaching Danny to sit up, I am just going to fast forward again because this is not the most entertaining thing to watch, but I will come back if anything big or exciting is happening, so I will be back in just a second. Okay, so the carpool for Don Lothario is here. I was hoping he was going to be able to finish this before he has to go, so I'm going to give him a little bit more time and just see if they can knock it out of the park before he has to go to work. Because I don't know if he'll get this wish again. We all know how that goes. They re-roll, and then you're like, oh man, it's gone. Is he going to get it? Nope. He quit. All right, so I'm going to let Don Lothario go ahead and go to work. I think we still have one more day after this. Yeah, this will be going into day 19 and then one more day. Oops. Yeah, so we're 19. So I only have the rest of this. I only have one more day after this and then we're done. So tomorrow at this time will pretty much be at the end of our round. So I will come back when Don Lothario is getting back home from work. I will be back in just a second. Okay, so Don got a chance card and it says a member of the below average bowlers league has come in with a sprained thumb and is demanding immediate attention. There are a number of free clinic patients waiting to be seen, but Don's also heard that the BABL is a powerful political force in Sim City. He could see the woman immediately or make the point of informing her that other citizens are just as important as she is and that she'll need to wait her turn. He would treat her. Don moves to escort the whining lobbyist into an examination room, but a free clinic patient stands up and begins yelling something about preferential treatment. The rest of the waiting patients join in, and Don quickly has a riot on his hands, tries to calm the mob down, but they very quickly break into a chant of free clinic unfair, pay your money elsewhere. The bowler quickly abandons him, and Don has no choice but to call security. He loses 2 charisma skill points. Okay. All right, I will also now come back again when he's home from work. All right, well, here is Don himself. And I really want to finish teach the command to sit up. It was so close to the end. And if I can get him to finish, I would really, really like to do so. Here's a wolf. Teach the command to sit up. Are you gonna listen to me? Like, I literally think if he sits up like one time, he'll learn it. Is that it?
Move 'em. Keep movers. Rearb.
Oh, maybe not one time.
Flare rearb.
Okay. Oh my goodness. These dogs like to ruin everybody's gardens. Oh, there we go.
Move 'em.
He got it.
That's it.
Chase him off.
Shibla.
Alright, use this and take a shower. He's never going to want to, like, repair this, so we're going to have to call a repairman at some point. Get some leftovers, and then I think we should have you go to bed because it is getting very late. Even knowing he works in the afternoon, he still needs to have a decent, you know, schedule. Danny, why are you eating the flowers again? Come eat here. Danny, even in the animal shelter, I think, used to eat all the flowers out front of the animal shelter, and it was so annoying. I'm not really sure why he does it. Guess he likes to taste the flowers better than dog food. It's the only thing I can think of. Woo! Okay, so Don is off to bed. I will come back when Don is getting up in the morning for his very last day of this rotation, which is rotation number 5. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, so Don is up. He's coming down to play with his dog, like, right away. The TV being repoed has not really affected us much. He doesn't seem to be too upset about it, honestly. Mary Sue is out front. Now, Mary Sue is also married. She's married to Daniel Pleasant. And I do believe that she is very much so in love with Daniel, even knowing he is... We'll make it to her turn. I will explain everything, but he's kind of screwed her life over. More than she knows. Alright, I'm gonna have Danny eat and go to bed. And I am gonna have Don just go ahead and do his normal. I'm also going to have him call for a repairman because he's not going to fix it himself. Okay, so he wants to woohoo, so I'm thinking we call over someone to woohoo with us. And definitely not Cassandra. So there's Jane. Both of these ladies are married. We could try Daisy, but we don't even know her. So maybe we just go for someone we've already wooed with. That's maybe the lowest. That would be Kaylin. Definitely not Kaylin, not Dina. We just wooed with Vanessa. Oh, thank you, Waylon. I don't know. Bella? Who do we invite over? I mean, it's hard to know. He just wants to woo with anyone, right? Like, he doesn't want a specific person. We could try Daisy, I guess.
Oh, Jola.
She is another romance sim, by the way. So if he was to, you know, have a baby with... Ooh, who's this? Ooh. Okay. We weren't fast enough. If we were to do woohoo with Daisy and she was expecting, like, they wouldn't keep... Neither of them would probably keep the baby. I would roll to see if Daisy did, but probably wouldn't. I think her mom's name is Rose. I think. If I'm thinking of the right ones. Then Daisy is the daughter of Rose, I believe. Coral's married. Lilith is still with Dirk. So yeah, we don't really have too many people. We could try Lucy. That's Cynthia Kim. She's married. Again, another sim who's married and we can't do anything with her. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and let him work out today because he does have to work in a little bit. And I don't think we should try to do too much, like going downtown or something, because the community time lot mod does mean that my time here would be moving just the same. And since it's already noon, we would only have a couple of hours to meet somebody and try and woo with them. That's going to be very difficult. So probably should do that on more of like a day when he doesn't have to go into work at all. So we'll just let him go ahead and work out here for until work time. So I'm going to cut out and I will come back when he is headed off to work. Okay, so Don did just gain some enthusiasm and fitness and he can now go jogging. His phone is ringing, so I'm going to see who's calling. It is 1:30 now and his hygiene is awful. So he's going to need to take a shower before work. You have been selected to try out our new magazine. Would you like to subscribe to the fitness magazine? Sure, I guess. We also did forget to pay back money last night to this, so we'll pay back the 100. Let's go ahead and go take a shower, Don, because you are very stanky. Still looking to see if anyone else walks by. I have not seen anybody walk by that I would consider to be somebody that he would be interested in, or that he hasn't already like wooed with, or that's not married. I have not seen anybody, and I was kind of hoping to maybe meet somebody new so that we could woo with somebody new and get another number on the 20. I think we're up to what, 15 now? Oh my goodness, more child support just went out. So we're at 15 now. So we're doing pretty good. He has 17 days and he needs 5 more ladies. I mean, that's really good if you ask me. Not good as in like it's a good person. It's just good because it's working out for him in the end. Can we fill this? Okay, the dog doesn't need that. The dog just needs a bath. I don't even know how much a bath would be. Honestly, I'm just like, I don't even want to buy a dog bath. This dog is such a like dirty dog though. He always needs a bath because he's always rolling in these flowers.
Zebo.
We
Bretta.
could have him work out again. I don't know. He's playing with his dog. I'm gonna let him play Razzle with Danny. Yes, he stinks. But there's no room in there for a tub. And that's the only bathroom we have. Ethan Barrett. Okay, he's like an old man. I don't know. He's an NPC. An NPC. He like doesn't know what to do. We could have him work out again, but he's gonna get really stinky. Why don't you maybe take the dog for a walk? I'm assuming they go off lot to do this. I hope he doesn't miss work. Okay, he came back just in time for work. That's good. Danny is still stinky though. So, I don't know. Eat your food. Don, you gotta get ready to go. There's Mortimer, or Herb. He's walking a dog, I think, Pepper. Is that his dog? Actually, maybe that's not his dog. Yes, it is. I think it is. I don't know. Herb and Pepper? I don't know. Probably not. Go to work. All right, so Don Lothario is going to go to work again for our last day with him. He is headed off to work again. He does need the money, of course, because we're down to 102 simoleons. It's like I've barely made any money throughout this whole thing, but I've made a lot of money. Just a lot of child support came out. So I'm going to come back when he is getting out for his day. Like I said, this will be up to 20, and then this will be our last day with him, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys when he's getting out of work. Be back in just a second. Alrighty, so Don is home with 315 simoleons today, and we are at day 20, and it is 1 o'clock in the morning on a Monday, and we have 1 day left in winter, of course. I'm just going to go ahead and have Don feed the dog, because I think his bowl is empty, and I'm going to have him head off to bed, so that when I start on the next time, he will be in bed, and it'll be an easy start, because then I can kind of catch up to what I've, been going on. Oh, the box of pet food is now empty. Okay, so we'll need to buy a new one of these. We'll have to go head on down and buy a new one in the next one, so that'll be good to know. Alright, so I just want to say, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, let me know. I'm going to try and cut out as much of the mundane stuff as I can so that this is, very short for you. So if you like the way this looked or, the editing on this, please let me know. I would really like to hear you guys' feedback on this. This is the first time I'm trying to do something like this, and I think it could be really fun. So yeah, if you guys liked it, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. In the description below is all of my social media links, so definitely check those out, and I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.